Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Room 9, the largest classroom in the region. It's Dr. Sanders here again to teach a little pre-K and K math and ELA. But it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 2 or 102. I hope you learned something and you can have some fun. That's right, we're going to have some fun. And I hope you had a wonderful new year. I get to see you again. We got some new live lessons. So you ready to get started? Yes, I am. So let's take a look at our objectives for today. And I have my bubble wand pointer. Our objectives are students will recognize some letters and sounds. And students will recognize numbers up to 100. But today we're just going to go up to 20. Probably this week we'll just go up to 20. But we'll get to 100. So, you ready? Let's get it started. You ready? Oh, yes. Remember. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at some letters. And I'm going to show you a letter. We're going to practice the sound, and then we're going to say a word that starts with that letter, and then we're going to move on. You ready? What letter is this? Yes, that's the letter J. And J makes what sound? J, J. Like what? Jump, jump. That's right. That's the letter J. Everybody say J, J. All right, and what letter is this? Y. That's right, Y. And Y makes the Y sound. Everybody say Y. Yes, this is the letter Y. Y like yo-yo. That's right, like yo-yo. Or yawn. Yes, Y. And what letter is this? A. And A makes the A sound, or A also says his name, which is the A sound. Yes, so A makes the A sound like in apple or Adams, and A like in acorn or Abel. A. And what letter is this? V. V makes the V sound. Everybody say V. Like violin, like van. Who's grown up drives a van? Right. Van. V. And what letter is this? U. Everybody say U. U. U like U makes two sounds. U makes the sound. It also makes the U sound like in ukulele, or the like under or umbrella. That's right. That's the letter what? U. And what letter is this? Yes, that's the letter L. L. Everybody say L. L. L makes the L sound like in lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop, oh, love. Just show me a heart for love. Yes, L makes the what? L sound. That's right. Let's just say our letters real quick, and we'll go more over these tomorrow. We'll go over these again tomorrow. What letter is this? L. L. U. Or ooh, or you, V, A, apple or acorn, Y, yo-yo, and J, jump, jump. Here we go. Let me get a drink of water. All right, boys and girls, let me take my hat off. Why didn't you tell me, Dr. Sanders, take your hat off? We can't see. Now I have some names that I'm going to go over. These are some names. People, remember to keep sending your names in. Keep sending your names in if you want your name read. But I love it. Then you have a name card, and you can help spell your own name. Okay, these are some names. One of these names is a great friend of mine whose grandmother sent her granddaughter's name in. A good friend of mine whose grandmother, and her name is Bellamy. Everybody say Bellamy. Bellamy. What letter does Bellamy start with? A B. Let's spell Bellamy. B-E-L-L-A-M-Y. B-E-L-L-A-M-Y. Hi, Bellamy. I hope you're watching. And thank you for watching all the time. And whose name is this? Mirabella. Hi, Mirabella. Mirabella. Let's spell Mirabella. M-I-M-I-R-A-B-E-L-L-A. M-I-R-A-B-E-L-L-A. And it's a good friend of mine's daughter. That's baby daughter. And whose name is this? Rocky. Yes, that's Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Let's spell Rocky. R-O-C-K-Y. R-O-C-K-Y. Right, that's a capital R. All names start with capital letters. And whose name is this? Orion. Hi, Orion. Let's spell Orion. O-R-I-O-N. O-R-I-O-N. Hi, Orion. And Phoenix. And whose name is this? Yes, that name, Judah. Hi, Judah. Let's spell, what letter does Judah's name start with? A capital J. Let's spell Judah. J-U-D-A-H. J-U-D-A-H. Hi, Judah. All right, remember, keep sending your names in, and we'll make sure we get them on the air. But also, you can have your name so you can practice letters. We just don't read them. We read them so we can practice our letters, the letters in our names. All right, now we have some sight words we're going to go over. And all of my sight words this winter and this spring are going to be words, but all of them start with a different letter. And then when we run out of words, we'll start over again. So we're going to do our words today. So here we go. What word is this? Good. Good. Everybody say good. Good. Let's say the letters in good. G-O-O-D. Good. So let's spell good. Good. G-O-O-D. Good. I hope you're having a good day today. What word is this? Funny. Yes, some of you are so funny. Let's spell funny. F-U-N-N-Y. Oh, we're supposed to read it first, right? Funny. F-U-N-N-Y. Funny. What word is this? Zip. Everybody say zip. What letter does zip start with? Z. So zip. What letter is this? P. And what letter is in the middle? I. Let's spell zip. Zip. Z-I-P. Zip. Don't forget to zip your coat when you go outside. It's a little chilly. Woo. It's a little chilly. Do you have a spoon? Was that very funny? No, let's do one more word. What word is this? This word is down. Everybody say down. Down. What letter is this right here? W. That's right. Let's spell down. Down. D-O-W-N. D-O-W-N. Down. Up, down, up, down. Sit right down on the ground. All right. I know you have been sitting down for so long. It's time to stand up. All right. Let's everybody stand up. Here we go. Jump up and down 4 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nod your head 7 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blink 3 times. 1, 2, 3. All right. You want to do the wave? Let's do the wave 7 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, raise the roof 5 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. 10 jumping jacks. Let's go. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's sit down on 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up, down. Sit right down on the ground. All right, boys and girls. Boys and girls, I'm going to read this book. It's called Me, 10 Poetic Affirmations. And I get permission from the author and some St. Louis Black authors, but this book is about affirmations, things you can affirm every day about yourself. That's why it's called Me. So I'm going to read this book today, and then later on we're going to go back to some of the affirmations, and we're going to read them throughout the winter and spring. We're going to read some more of the book. But today, we're going to read some of them today. And the author is Julius B. Anthony and the ECE Prep School. And guess what? Julius B. Anthony is from St. Louis. He's one of the St. Louis Black authors of children's literature. That's why they gave us permission to read the book. So you might see him on the street and say, "Hey, Mr. Julius." And if you really like his book, ask your grown-up to purchase it for you. But that's not what we're doing. We're here just to read the book. 10 Poetic Affirmations. Me, 10 Poetic Affirmations. This is the what? Spine. This is the back cover. This is the front cover. And the author is Julius B. Anthony in the ECE Prep School. So if he's the author, that means he did what? Wrote the words in the story. And it's illustrated by Kristen Jurgens. The illustrator does what? The illustrator draws the pictures in the story. 10 Poetic Affirmations. Me. No one looks the way I do. I have noticed that it's true. No one walks the way I talk. No one talks the way I talk. I am special. I am me. There is no one I'd rather be than me. I am so glad to be me. Are you glad to be you? Yes. Creativity. Hands clap, fingers snap, head twirl, feet curl, brains think, eyes blink, knees bend, arms extend, nose smell, chest swell, voices sing, hips do your thing. We sing my body's devotion, creative in motion. Children, let your body breathe, dance and sing. Creativity lives in my mind, in my body, and in my spirit. Determination. Let all the children affirm, I am determined to do what is right. I am determined with all of my might. I am determined and I feel good about me. I am determined to be the best that I can be. I am determined, determined, determined. Kujichagulia. No one can stop me from achieving because I am determined. I have purpose, and it's my reason for being. Purpose. Do you want to know what I can do? Do you want to know I am true? Sit on down and let this phenomenon show you. I am the hope from yesterday. I am the truth now. I am tomorrow's way. I am purpose. Yes, that's right. Purpose. That's me. I can call answers from the past. I can cook and make it last. I can sing and make the music swing. When I use my mind, I can do anything. I am purpose. Yes, that's right. Purpose. That's me. I am passionate. I am peaceful. I am productive. I am purpose. I am soulful. I am serene. I am selective. I am purpose. Do you want to know who I am? Do you want to know what I can be? Open your eyes. I know you'll see. I am purpose. Yes, that's right. Purpose. That's me. Heritage. Heritage is our communal past. Love that lasts. Legacy. Family. Tradition. Jubilation. Celebration. I have a heritage. Today I celebrate the legacy of my heritage. Unity. Shout. Unity. Together in verse. Shout. Unity. Me and the universe. When I obey my parents and strive to do good, I am working together with the universe just as I should. When I go to school, listen, and learn every day, I am working together with the universe in a very special way. When I aspire and I dream to be all that I can be, I am working together with the universe to set free the beauty that lives inside of me. So I shout, unity. Together in verse, I shout, unity, me and the universe. I live in harmony and unity with all living and non-living things around me. Abound. We need abundant love to lift us, free us, keep us, revive us. I have abundant love. We need abundant peace to calm us, clear us, balance us, contain us. I have abundant peace. We need abundant joy to enliven us, expand us, propel us, fulfill us. I have abundant joy. We need abundant faith to defend us, to strengthen us, see us, release us. I have abundant faith. Everything I need, I already have in abundance. Decidedness. Someone said I couldn't do it. It would be too hard for me. I said, Okay, you will see. I will climb the tallest tree. Someone said I couldn't do it. You are too small. I said, okay, I will show you all. I can scale the thickest wall. Someone said I couldn't do it. You are too weak. I said, okay, just watch me sail the widest sea. Someone said I couldn't do it. You aren't that strong. I said, okay, how many times are you going to sing that same old song? Never tell me what I can't do. I am the one who will see it through. I can do anything I decide to do. Courage. I am courage. I am the substantiation of self-belief. I am the evidence that excellence exists. I am the personification of purpose and possibility. I am the representation of resilience. I am the image of Imani. I am the proof of patience and persistence. I am courage. I can beat all the odds because I have courage. Believe. I believe when you are kind to others, others will be kind to you. I believe when you believe, all of your dreams can come true. I believe in me and all of my abilities. I believe when you believe, you can create your own opportunities. I believe in love as the master plan. I believe when you believe, love can make you say, I can. I believe in the need to look beyond what I can see. I believe when you believe, it is your courage that will set you free. I believe, yes, I believe. No one can shake what you believe. And boy, did you like that book, boys and girls? Yes, that book, it has some things for you to think about. Like if you believe, how to have courage, how to be decidedness on what you want to do, to have abundance of love, to show unity, to celebrate your heritage. And boys and girls, we will go back and read some more of these poems later. We'll make sure we go back and read some of them as we continue throughout the semester. But those are some good books. And remember, that's Julius B. Anthony. Julius Anthony. All right, boys and girls, you ready to do some counting? All right, let's do some counting. Let's do some counting. Let me get my number chart. Let me get the number chart. Here we go. We got a new setup right here. If you all were with me last year, you saw what we did. But we're going to do some counting. We're going to do some counting with my bubble pointer. Is it a bubble? My bubble pointer. Let's see if we can count before the bubbles get done. All right, we won't. We're going to start at 81 today. We're going to start at 81 today. Tomorrow we'll go all the way from 0, right? Let's start at 81. You ready? Here we go. Let's go. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 100. Now we're going to count from 0 to 100 by fives. All right, remember 5, 10, 15, 20. Ready? Here we go. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yes, boys and girls, you're right. We're missing our triangle and our blue and red triangle and square, right? We'll make patterns later. All right, here we go. Now we're going to count from 0 to 100 by tens. You ready? Here we go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100, 100. We made it to 100. All right, all right. This time we are going to count from, we're going to count backwards. We're going to count backwards. We're going to start at 10 and we're going to go backwards. It's like subtracting by ones, okay? And you can put your hands up. We'll start really low, and then at 0 or 1, we'll go that blast off. Okay, here we go. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Woo! Blast off! Yes, it is blast off. All right, boys and girls, it's blast off. That means it's time for us to get off too, right? It's time for us to get off. So guess what? We're going to spell our favorite word. What's our favorite word? What's our favorite word? 9. 9. Let's spell 9. N-I-N-E. 9. Thank you, boys and girls.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.